great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and we are keeping a close eye on the weather, along with help from Holly Rowe.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
We'll see if they can handle the weather in this game. The Mountaineers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cougars offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And we get our first look at Connor Wigman. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. To throw, it's Wigman. Right side, it's Hughes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Hughes. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. Looking for a crease, it's Hughes. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first. Out wide left, it's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Hand off from the shotgun. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks.
And it's really nice, whether it's RPO or not, is having a defensive line that stones the offensive line, takes away the gaps. It doesn't matter what your read is if you're winning up front on that defensive line.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Wegman. Makes the grab. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. The run inside. It's Sanford. Breaks into the open. Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond. And the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. In the backfield, it's Sanford. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out and you can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Back to pass, it's Wigman. Makes the grab. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, going to throw it. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next.
Touchdown, Cougar! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Mountaineers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Cam Cook, big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Leaves it in his belly. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And the Mountaineers headed quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Got him right there. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Throwing, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Sets his feet, it's Hawkins. Out wide right, it's Cook. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers through the first quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Cuts it upfield. It's Cook. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Trying to squeak through the pile. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48.
You gotta love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
The Mountaineers with the 1st and 10. Hits inside, it's Cook. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Michael Hawkins. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And this offense has gotten off to a good start on third down, but this is a different deal on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Rushes on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
And the Mountaineers decide to punt it away. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his man, it's Young. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. He might have expected to see TB up in his receiver's kitchen instead. Nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Wegman. Got him quickly. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Straight ahead, it's Sanford. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Walker. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
At the 33. That's a 1st down for the offense.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Making the adjustment. From the gun, it's Sanford. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. To the air, it's Wigman. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They'll run it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off.
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the 1st down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Hughes. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cougars! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
They'll move the wide receiver. Makes the grab. It's Straka. Shows him the stiff arm. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit, but they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
Again, it's Hawkins looking to the big tight end. This time he's got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Timeout Houston, their second. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Hawkins going to take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown Mountaineers.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Long way to go on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Left side, it's Young. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Houston going up tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pulls it in. It's Young. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Young. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Looking for more room. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 25 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's the Mustangs, keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Now back to your game in Morgantown. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's take the old country roads on our way back to Mountaineer Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Deep in the end zone, it's Robinson. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
I did check in with the West Virginia head coach coming out of the locker room. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who's tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
All right, Holly. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. The Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Throwing, Hawkins. He tries to take the top off. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And you thought maybe in this second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
Punt is on its way. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Quick give. It's Hughes. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to the well. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice a safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the air, it's Wigman. Got it in the middle, it's Young. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
Second down to the air. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Soft spot in the middle. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Looking to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Broussard. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. They'll ride him again. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Sets his feet. It's Wegman. Turns it upfield. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Tough run here. It's Hughes. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Cougars. Put 6 on the board.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you scored. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Number 91, set to kick this low.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Houston offense once again. After that big stop by the defense, now they can salt this thing away. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. Back to throw, it's Wigman. Caught behind the line, it's Butler. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. West Virginia uses a timeout, it's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The Cougars with 8 seconds and short to keep this drive moving. The sure hands, it's Walker. The Mountaineers call a timeout. That's their second. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it.
Timeout, West Virginia.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Third and final timeout call by West Virginia. They'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Scanning the field, it's Wegman. Right side, it's Hughes. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
They'll run it. It's Hughes. Stopped right there.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead. You've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against a defense that knows you're going to do it.
Out wide right, it's Hughes. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's a play the defense needed, right? It's been a battle all game long. Here we are. It's late. Everybody's tired. They've given up a few yards on this drive.
Well, guys, they are going to leave the offense out here. I know it's 4th and long, but a field goal doesn't really help you that much here, so you can kind of see it. Well, let's hope he just throws this one away. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off field.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can... Oh, he wants it all. It's incomplete. A last-gasp effort, and the defense finds a way to survive it. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment, or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis.